What's cracklin', everybody? Welcome back once again to the definitive cereal tier list. For each episode, we take a cereal, put it on the tier list, so you know how good it is. I'm your host Tucker, and this episode, we're going to be doing Honey Smacks. Now, looking at the cereals already on the board, the most obvious comparison is going to be the C-ranked Golden Crisp, which it feels like Golden Crisp is post version of this same thing, so probably be somewhat comparable at least. But yeah, it's just going to be a puff of wheat, I guess, with some honey. So, I mean, there's honeycomb, which has, honey in the title as well, but that's a pretty different piece. So, I think really Golden Crisp is going to be our main comparison here. But let's just get into it. Let's see what this frog's got for us. Okay. Definitely getting that wheat smell. Like it looks very similar to Golden Crisp. I feel like the Golden Crisp pieces were like maybe smoother, but yeah, pretty similar. That should be fine. All right. Here we go. So it does, oh, that was gross. So it does remind me of Golden Crisp a lot. My initial thought, going off, the memory of forever ago, was that this is a little more weedy. Like I remember that one being kind of weedy too, but I feel like the honey flavor stuck out a bit more there. But I'll keep eating to confirm. So continuing in here, I'm still, trying to recall my Golden Crisp experience, but I think that is still winning out for me. Especially on the dry pieces, you're getting that tinge of honey, but the slightly, just like, not even soggified, just kind of wet pieces, I feel like you don't notice the honey quite as much, but it's not bad, it's just a little more bland, I think. Well, I was saying that the honey flavor sort of disappears a bit before these have even really soggified. When they do sogify, they sogify pretty hard, and there's a decent crunch when you first start, but once they're kind of soggified, not much at all. And it didn't happen super slow, so double bummer there. But let's see what kind of milk the frog has for us, or I guess excuse me, I saw his name is actually Diggum, so I will not just say the frog. Okay, yeah, there I'm sort of picking up that honey flavor I was picking up originally on the pieces, so that's good news. Yeah, there's it's not like a super sweet honey, like, I don't know, Honey Nut Cheerios or something, which I feel like I compare to a lot, but, it's a little more tame, and you can almost sort of get a bit of that wheat puff flavor going on in there, so it's not just pure sweetness. But yeah, it's pretty okay. I'm overall pretty down with that milk. But overall, though, I do not think Diggum was able to beat out his rival. So today, I and you have now learned that I prefer Golden Crisp to Honey Smacks. I don't think I'd really had either of them prior to the tier list, so they were already pretty similar in my mind, but now having tried them, again, pretty similar, but I think Honey Crisp wins over for me. Just taste-wise, I think the honey works a little better, and I think I remember the sort of texture preferring that a bit, so kind of unfortunate for this one. Oh, and worth noting on the Golden Crisp, I remember it said, like, oh, pretty good as just a snack too. So I did try just a handful of this on its own. I think still, even then, I prefer Golden Crisp. So this doesn't say on the box, I don't think, like, good as a snack as well. So it's not, saying that that's the case, but they're so close. I, had to try it, and Golden Crisp wins there too. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and give Honey Smacks a C. Same rank as Golden Crisp, but I think I would put this at a much lower C. Sort of closer to the cutoff, but I don't think it's quite D at all. It's just a little bit worse version of Golden Crisp. I guess it's not bland enough to be sort of like a cornflake, so that didn't feel right to put it in the D. So yeah, it's just low C, fine, but I'd say get Golden Crisp instead. It feels weird to bring up another cereal so much in this, but they're just so identical, I have to compare. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and in the comments below, post your general thoughts. Let me know if you've tried Honey Smacks and what you thought of it, or if you've tried this and Golden Crisp. Give me sort of your comparison of which one do you prefer. Are you more of a dig 'em guy, or are you more with the bear that I don't remember if it had a name or not? Obviously did not make an impact with me, but cereal wise, I guess it did. So either way, if you disagree, agree, either way, feel free to share that below. If you think there's a better name for this frog than just dig 'em, which I'm assuming it's just, oh hey, kids will dig this, dig 'em. That's kind of not a great name for a thing, so if you can think of a better name for the frog, feel free to share that too. But until next time, stay delicious.